Hi everyone, it's Miss Kate.
And Miss Hazel.
Today we're going to do something, I know we always say it's super fun, but this is actually super fun. We've been talking at my house about how a lot of our old cloth napkins are getting kind of ratty. So if you could see how the edge is sort of getting ratty. We use cloth napkins every single day. And so they get washed a lot and it's fabric, so they start to fall apart. And again, I don't want to throw them in the garbage because it just goes to the landfill. So came up with a plan. So I'm going to show you what I did. This is a project that you may need some help with. If you have a sewing machine and you know how to use a sewing machine, that would be the easiest way to do it. You could hand sew these, but it would take a long time. So I took the fabric, I washed the fabric, because I wasn't sure if it had been, I know, isn't it beautiful? You could use either side, but we're going to use the painted side for our actual placemat. And I measured approximately, that's where I cut, how big my napkin was. And so we're just going to do a guesstimate here. This is my practice napkin, and you'll see why when I flip it over. But I lined it up. I did pin them down. I'm sorry I'm not doing that now because I didn't bring the pins out. But I lined it up. I took some good scissors for cutting fabric, and I just cut the piece. Now the great thing is that it won't really matter if it's perfect because in the end I trimmed.
Well, and it's inside, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you're turning it.
Yes. Then I sewed, but I sewed right inside this seam right here, the hem. I went all the way around until I got to a little bit, and then I flipped it out and then sewed again. Oh, I trimmed all those edges, and then I sewed all around the end again so it would lay flat.
Is that a top stitch?
It's a top stitch. Oh yes, Miss Hazel is actually the seamstress around here. Okay, so now I did practice on this napkin with the paint. So this is fabric paint. There are lots of people who make fabric paint. Or you could use fabric markers. You could, use a paintbrush. So I practiced, like, what would I want to have around my edges? And I thought something really simple.
Are they little flowers, Miss Kate?
Well, it's just a little pattern around the edge. The paint did go in, the napkin did absorb, so I'm going to also have to go back over them because I really want the white to stay out.
You better get sewing, Miss Kate.
I know, I have a lot of work ahead of me. Anyway, that's what I thought. This would be fun, and it's a good way to use up all these old napkins and create something new and pretty. All right.
Get sewing, Miss Kate.
I'm going to get sewing, and then I hope that you get to make these things too. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, friends.